Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, time for another blind commentary. And today I'm reacting to, so this is basically Gravity Falls by JelloApocalypse. I said I would do this after I did the Steven Universe video in this series a few weeks ago, and that was hilarious. I really loved that video, just really fun. And I'm expecting this one should be pretty similar, though Gravity Falls, and that's exciting because definitely love me some Gravity Falls, and I'm eager to see what is done with this, how we make fun or make light of the premise of Gravity Falls and the characters and their actions and whatnot. And hopefully it's just as good as the Steven Universe one. I noticed it's like twice as long, which is kind of interesting, but that just gives us more time for great comedic bits, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully this is good. Let's get started and find out. Okay.
Gravity
and
Falls
here we
is
go.
about Marbles and her twin brother
Marbles,
Dipstick.
yeah.
They
and
go up to Gravity Falls, Oregon
Great.
for a fun summer of chicanery with their Uncle Martin Mystery. Dipstick is convinced they're monsters, but Uncle Mystery's like, nah. Then he finds a Spooker Wooker walkthrough that tells him all about the monsters.
Spooker Wooker.
Meanwhile, Marbles falls in love with every boy she meets.
Pretty much.
Fortunately, one of them is an evil McWinster named Gilderoy
she didn't really fall.
Lockhart, a magical liar with a ridiculous haircut and Stan's greatest rival. He
didn't
wants
really
the
fall in love
Mystery
with
Shack
Gideon
for himself because he thinks another journal's on the property. There are 3 journals, and whoever has them all has them all. Ooh, the race is on. Dipper wants to figure out who wrote the journals.
Good to see Toby there. And Waddles.
Dr. Seuss. Along
Dr.
the way, they
Seuss.
fight monsters such as evil gnomes, evil golf balls, parental abandonment. Meanwhile, Uncle Mystery teaches us lessons about fraud and tax evasion. After the 20th Marbles Crush of the Week episode, they thought, man, let's not leave Dipstick out of this hot action. So they made Wendy. I guess they call them the Pines twins because they're always pining after someone.
Wow.
Marbles actually started to use her for a bit in season 2 before realizing, oh no, she's too competent, better put her back in her box. That's all well and good until Razzle Dazzle Dorito comes to town. He's
Razzle Dazzle Dorito. These names are perfect.
And needs to take over bodies to do anything. That's why he has to make deals with humans. But why would you make a deal with him? He has terrible reviews on Yelp. So many mysteries, the fan base is obsessed with them. Did you know that every color scheme is secretly a hexadecimal code that leads to Bill Cipher's cookie jar? Did you know that half the cast is voiced by Seuss? The biggest twist is that it's a children's show, and you're all crazy. Marvel, as the writers, take the best character and gradually make her the worst character by having her learn no lessons for 40 episodes. Then watch as Marbles makes Dipstick give up everything so she can have summer free time and boys over and over again. And she's just totally selfish all the time. And they bring it up in universe, and it just never gets resolved. Like, literally the devil calls her out on it, and Gravity Falls is the best Western cartoon to come out this decade, featuring wonderful writing, morals, visuals, and a story and cast that touched our hearts. Seriously though, is Mabel just gonna get away with all that shit, or... Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Now, I know what you're thinking. Gravity Falls is over. What do I do? What is left? What show could possibly fill that void? Well, why not find some new shows with this episode's sponsor, Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll is an anime
and it's a
streaming
sponsored
service.
video.
Hundreds of episodes, all HD, all professionally
Didn't see that
subtitled.
coming.
And you know what? You can get that right now for free for 30 days by entering this code. 30 days of free anime with no ads. Right now, I recommend checking out JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's about a bunch of people with nonsense superpowers fighting vampires. And not to give anything away, but we might be doing an episode on it in the future, so study up. Thanks.
Okay. So, that was pretty good. I wouldn't say it was nearly as good as the Steven Universe one, which was just absolutely hilarious. That one seriously had me breaking out in hysterics and just really laughing like crazy. This one still had me laughing, but it was more reserved. I mean, it's still pretty loud since it's me, but yeah, definitely less than what the Steven Universe one did, despite being longer. But yeah, it still had the silly voice and the silly names, and that was all well and good, but it just didn't ever really make me... It didn't really say anything that that really had as big an effect on me. And maybe a lot of it is that I don't really agree with the... or even really begin to agree with what he was saying about Mabel. Because, yeah, this guy really likes to go after my favorite characters in these shows. Interesting. But with Amethyst, I could kind of see what he was getting at, and it was funny. But with Mabel, I don't know. I think people kind of make too much out of that, and it's not really... I think it works. I think Mabel is a fine character, and that most of the things when Dipper is forced to give something up, they're things that aren't really... that don't really carry the weight of what... Yeah, I don't know. It's just never really been something that's been an issue to me, and Mabel is, throughout the series, my favorite character and the most enjoyable character, and I think she has some great episodes where she does learn and grow, and I don't know, but that was kind of not really sure how to feel about that. But the rest of it was pretty funny. It was all pretty silly and fun and good stuff, and I would definitely watch more of this if he makes more of them for stuff that I'm interested in. Then yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, just this was pretty good. Hope you liked the commentary. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.